people leave faith and religion. It's not the same thing, by the way. Some people leave religion and stay believers in God. But these reasons apply to both. So number one, lack of reasons. Number two, the bad and unhappy models of religious people that they have had. And number three, their own beliefs. The number of people who drop belief in God because they thought God would protect them is quite large. I have never believed that God would protect me, and so it's very hard for God to disappoint me. Do you walk around believing God will protect you? I didn't know the answer to that. It was a very open question. So you and I have very similar beliefs. I was talking to a serious man, lovingly known as the Living Martyr, a.k.a. Alan Estrin. I never had that at all. It never occurred to me because I didn't make sense. Why would he protect me and not the other guy? I never thought I was more protection worthy than anybody else. So I never understand why people think that. I talked about this recently at an Ultimate Issues Hour. The man, a wonderful, wonderful human being who dropped his faith in God forever because his brother died prematurely. He was very, very close to him. So I said, I don't understand. What about when all these other brothers and sisters died of other people? He said, I didn't think about that. I thought, God had a special... I said, I guess I thought God had a special interest in me or something like that. I don't have that. My religion is extremely rational, and that's one of the reasons it's very durable. So those are three reasons that I think people leave. So let me take your calls. Too bad. Now, we had a guy left Judaism. He's still on. We had a guy left Catholicism. He gave up. Maybe he changed his mind in the course of calling. Maybe he's back to Catholicism. All right, here we go. David in Calabasas, California. Pumpkins, California. Hi there. Hello, David of Pumpkins. Are you there? How do you like that?
Pumpkin?
I'm about...
Pumpkin? Calabasas.
I know. What do you think Calabasas means?
Pumpkin.
That's right.
What? Okay. I'm happy to talk to you. Thank you very much for taking my call. Been a fan a long time.
Thank you.
One of the reasons why, probably the biggest reason, is the community surrounding the synagogue, and it has to do mostly with politics. My politics are like yours. I'm very conservative, and most of them are very liberal, and they've looked down at me with that smug, pseudo-elitist tone about them, if you know what I mean. The other problem I have is Judaism is very, very repetitive, and even in the services and such, there's many prayers that say the same thing over and over again. I felt like it was a browbeating session. I'm very Jewish. I identify with being Jewish, but I just cannot sit in synagogue and listen to that over and over.
All right. So you left. All right. So you left synagogue life, but you didn't abandon faith. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm not trying to do that at all. Just tell me, did I hear you correctly?
Absolutely, I have not abandoned faith. I absolutely believe in a higher power as God. I identify as being Jewish. I enjoy my Jewish heritage. I enjoy being Jewish, but I'm not accepted by my own.
Right, that's true. Yeah. Look, that is true. I have no arguments against it. I am personally a practicing and religious Jew, but I have no arguments against him. Non-Orthodox, and I'm not Orthodox. The non-Orthodox, I'm not observant as Orthodox Jews are. I'm Orthodox with a small O, but not with a capital O. I'm not denominationally such. But not. I'm only saying that so you'll understand that my point is not to vindicate a movement. It's to tell the truth. Non-Orthodox Judaism, like mainstream Protestantism and much of Catholicism, is run by leftists. And that's their religion. Not Catholicism, not Christianity, and not Judaism. Today is the Jewish holiday of Purim, and the Indianapolis Jewish Federation put out a flyer to celebrate Purim at bring your kids to a drag queen reading hour for Purim. Purim is the Book of Esther holiday. So, I mean, it's just an example of how the leftism has come to dominate Christianity and Judaism, except for the most traditional elements in both religions. So I feel bad for this guy. That's why I started my own synagogue. And why I conduct, you would love, what was his name? David. David would love my high holiday services. We meet, because I agree with him about the repetition and so much else, and they're very meaningful. They're really meaningful. All right, we will return in a moment. Why do people leave faith?